So you want to be a product manager. You've learned that having a powerful product portfolio is one of the best ways to pivot into the role. The problem is that you have no product experience, or maybe you have very little product experience, or you do have some experience, but you just have no clue where to start. So you're probably just saying to yourself at this point that you can't have a product portfolio. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can have a product portfolio. It's easy to make one, and it will put you ahead of almost all other candidates. So the next question is, what would you even put on your product portfolio if you don't have any experience? And the answer is case studies. In a moment, I'll share with you exactly what a case study is and how to create one for your portfolio. But before I do that, it would be worthwhile to explain what you're trying to achieve with your portfolio overall. So your product portfolio's goal is to show hiring managers that you have what it takes to be a good product manager, that you have the product skills, the product chops, and the intuition to solve major problems and drive big outcomes. It's incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to prove that you have all of those things with just a resume or LinkedIn. So in the absence of written evidence that you can drive outcomes, the next best thing is to show people with your product portfolio. You're trying to say to the world, hey, I'm Anthony and I can be a great product manager if you give me the chance. Just check out my portfolio. By the way, a great product manager is not just someone who completes projects and writes requirements. A great product manager is someone who drives massive impact in their company. For example, just launching a feature doesn't mean anything unless it actually changes important business metrics. If you can launch a feature and have it increase core metrics like revenue or retention, you're on your way to being an all-star PM. So you'll want to keep that in mind when you're developing your portfolio. The goal is to show that you have the skill set to drive major impact if hired as a PM, not that you can just ship a feature. All right, so now that I've gone through that, let's move on to what a case study actually is and how to create one. At the highest level, inside a case study, you identify, research, and validate a problem and then propose a solution to it. So think of it like telling a detailed story of how you would tackle a particular problem in the real world. Now let's get into building out this case study step by step. First things first, you need to find a problem to solve. This can be anything from a frustrating user experience on a website to a missing feature in a mobile app. It doesn't have to be a problem from your professional experience. It can be really anything you've noticed in your daily life or from reading reviews of products online. For instance, maybe your favorite coffee shop app doesn't allow you to customize your orders as much as you would like to. And as someone who loves hazelnut in their coffee, I would view this as a major problem. So once you've identified this problem, you want to deep dive into understanding it. You want to talk to potential users who are facing this issue. You want to read up on existing solutions in the market. Generally, gather as much information as you can. This step shows that you can really thoroughly analyze and understand a problem at hand, which is really crucial for a product manager job. Now, let's brainstorm possible solutions. Think about how you can address the problem in an innovative way. You want to brainstorm ideas, you want to weigh pros and cons for each, and then you want to pick the most workable and impactful solution. Don't worry if your solution isn't perfect. The goal here is to just show your thought process and problem-solving skills. After that, you can create a prototype or a mock-up. This is where you kind of bring your solution to life, and you don't need to know how to code. Tools like Figma or Balsamiq are great for creating mock-ups and prototypes. If the solution is a new feature in an app, create a visual representation of it. If it's a process improvement, map out the new steps involved. The key is to visually communicate your idea clearly and effectively. And if possible, you'll want to test your solution with real users. Get feedback from them, make improvements, and iterate on your design. This step shows that you grasp the need for user feedback and ongoing improvement. Both are really key parts of product management. Okay, finally, you want to explain how you would launch the solution and how you would measure if it is successful. Outlining success metrics is a critical aspect of your product portfolio case study because that's a huge part of a PM's job as well. Follow these steps to create a strong case study. It's going to show your problem-solving skills, creativity, and ability to think like a PM. Remember, the goal of your product portfolio is to show your potential even if you don't have direct experience yet. So I encourage you to start finding problems, then make great case studies out of them. Soon you'll have a powerful product portfolio that sets you apart from the competition and helps you get interviews. By the way, if you join PM Offer Mastery, my all-in-one coaching and course program, I'll give you access to my product portfolio template on Squarespace as a free bonus. I'll also teach you exactly how to create these powerful case studies in much more detail. Joining will 10x how fast you launch your portfolio. It'll help you get ahead of 99% of other candidates in the current market. Click the link in the description to learn more information, and thank you for watching.